Hi, my name is Akeem, and I am the founder, chairman, CEO, president, vice president, and the dean of Ran-DomU University. We offer a vast variety of courses, everything from psychology of the fake alpha male to cringe studies to pause 101. Now, if you're interested in joining this university, please call or text the number on the screen at 1555 Ran-DomU. Are you ready? All the 2 to 3 trolls who are consistently egging and TPing this university really thought they can intimidate me into not playing the intro ever again. Ooh, they couldn't be any more wrong than they are today, because we're back at it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, because we have got to get these numbers up. We have stalwarted. We have stalemated here at Ran-DomU University. We're no longer growing. The growth of this channel has been putrid over the last month, and it's been sad. It's caused me to go in the corner and cry a lot. And you know what? I'm thinking I just need to do better. I've got to get better content out there. I've got to do better breakdowns. I've got to deliver a message that is more, captivating. Something that's going to bring more of us together and have more people enjoy this channel and feel compelled to share it, because that's the only way for us to grow. Well, anyway, we're popping the balloon again. And that is what we do here at this university. Go ahead and get your needle out, because we're going to go ahead and start popping. We're going to be popping early. Today is a good one. Today is another one that's been going very viral recently, because every episode is going to go viral, because somebody's going to go out there and give you something to critique in every episode that is delivered to Pop the Balloon. Arlette is really running a good program over there. Gotta give her, hats off. Kudos. Way to go, Arlette. You are doing something truly special over there, and I really got to say hats off. I have to bow down to that. All right, first thing that we need to do is go ahead and review this lineup of guys. See who we have out here and see what's going on. How do they fare? I'm going to label this very simplistically. I'm going to go ahead and say, for a first date, is this passable or not passable? First guy, I would say, depends on a woman, that's passable. Second guy, passable. Third guy, passable. Fourth, passable. Fifth, passable. 6th, 7th, and 8th. All these guys would be deemed passable if you were to go out on a first date with these outfits that they're wearing. So kudos to these guys. I think they did very well today in their wardrobe.
Hello. Hi. What's your name?
Taria.
Taria, how old are you?
26.
And what do you do?
I'm a singer-songwriter.
Oh, another one. Yeah. Okay, could we hear you sing something?
Right now?
Yes.
Y'all want to hear me sing?
Yes, yeah.
A lonely days are all that fill my head all the time. All I do is sit and think about the way you feel.
Beautiful voice, absolutely stunning and brave, absolutely worthy of putting out there on YouTube, because that was actually some good stuff. Hats off to her. Now, for me, she's 26 years old, so she's really young. So that means she might be really more in her ambitious phase. You know what I'm saying? Ambition, where she's really out there on the grind and she's almost just pretty much for the streets. Doesn't guarantee that, but she definitely is more focused on her career and probably getting her singing and acting or whatever she's trying to do off the ground, because that is a good age to do so. She's got a really good look, a really good figure, so I think she has some promise in that in that industry. But personally, since she is a singer and a songwriter or an actress or whatever else that she wants to be, I'm popping immediately. I'm just popping, because I don't want to deal with that, because I already know what that entails. And usually a lot of these women, unfortunately, have really big egos, especially some of the ones who can really sing, and they're maybe not getting opportunities that they think they should be getting. A lot of them have some massive egos that really need to be stroked on a consistent basis, and that becomes very exhausting. And I'm not one that's for it. I'm not, especially at my age. I'm trying to chill. Now, if you're a little bit younger, I can understand maybe the appeal and you might want to get to it and might, have a little bit more patience to deal with that BS, but not me. And also, these chicks be broke. They be broke. They don't be having any money, because usually their main source of making money is somehow performing. Sometimes they don't be booking enough gigs, and thus they be out there begging.
So what do you like to do for fun?
I'm very adventurous, so I like to travel. I like to try new things, try new foods, dance, work out, stuff like that.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
I look for somebody that's adventurous too. Like to take risks, goal-driven.
Once again, taking risk, goal-driven. What are these names? Goal-driven, I understand. That means you basically just want somebody who wants to achieve something in their life, have something that they're actually trying to attain in the current moment. Are you trying to become a better content, creator? Are you trying to get promoted at your job? Are you trying to aspire to do something else? Are you seeking out a trade? Are you doing something to improve yourself? That one, I understand. Taking risk, what is that? To me, that's risky in general. It's also, reeks of questionable decision making. Like today, I decided to take a risk and quit my job and pursue a life as a content creator when I knew it was going to be destined to crash out harder than the acolytes. I mean, come on now. I mean, today I decided I was going to take a risk and decided I was going to smoke weed before I went to work, and everybody discovered I was high. Man, I couldn't believe it. And I got fired, lost my job, took a risk. Today I decided I was going to take a risk and start selling drugs. Got busted immediately. You know why? Because I wasn't used to selling drugs. Got caught up immediately. They busted me trying to sell to somebody at the gas station. Like, dang, man, it was pretty obvious what you were doing. Now I'm over here, crashed out, and I got to spend some money to get me up out of jail. Help me out, babe. Today, I decided I was going to take a risk and not pay for dinner when we went out tonight. And I decided to see what was going to happen. I was just like, hey, she likes to see people who like to be dangerous and daredevilish. So I decided to take a risk, It was risky. They turned off the electricity. Why didn't you not pay the bill? I was taking a risk. I was just trying to test them to see if they were actually going to be willing to actually turn that shit off or not. Like, I mean, hey, who's to say they would? I decided to take a risk. I was feeling ballsy, so I decided to walk outside naked. I decided to go ahead and go to work just like that because I was taking a risk. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but hey, it's risky behavior. I just figured today I'm going to be me. I decided to take a risk, and I decided to invest all my money and your money into the Hawk coin. I decided to take a risk and go to Houston to clap cheeks, and apparently it was dangerous, and I ended up with herpes. So to me, the whole thing about taking risk is really stupid.
A good communicator, romantic, and yeah.
Okay, what are some deal breakers?
Some of my deal breakers, smoking cigarettes. Can't smoke cigarettes. More than 2 baby mamas.
Okay.
I mean, 1 baby mama, but yeah. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Now, one of the things on the show that people always struggle with is deal breakers. They always never seem to have enough deal breakers. For me personally, I know what my deal breakers are. One is, are you kind? I can't have you going out in the public embarrassing me everywhere we go because you don't know how to treat anybody. I can't have you being rude to servers for absolutely no reason just because you want to be snooty that day. No, that doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. I'm going to be kind. You're going to be kind. Also, hygiene. I can't have you smelling like shit everywhere we go. You need to take care of yourself. That goes with breath, and it also goes with your under armpits and also down there. Clean it up. Let's make sure that this stuff isn't like, woof. We don't need any of that. We don't need you queefing and having the after smells. We don't need any of that. Also, comes with tidiness. Tidiness is very important. Are you clean? Do you make sure you have a nice clean apartment? Do you have a clean house? Do you have a clean car? Are your clothes clean? Are they straight? You know what I'm saying? That you take care of these things. Those are some deal breakers for me. If you have those, or if you don't have those, I'm sorry, this just ain't gonna work. Also, my last deal breaker is I don't do big chicks. I'm sorry. I don't. Nothing against them. I'm really big on proportions. I'm a thinner guy, so I don't want a bigger woman. You're not going to be seeing me as the skinny black dude with a huge white woman. Like, you're just not going to see that. I used to see that stuff all the time at Walmart when I was younger and in high school, and that used to just make me wonder, like, why is that something that I see so often? Skinny black bro and humongous white woman. Like, not like just average everyday size. We're talking about, dank DeMoss type of size, white chicks.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Alrighty. Let's start here. Let me just... All right, let's go ahead and start with your name and age.
Okay, so I almost could have guessed those whenever I watched this, but I was also thinking that did kind of surprise me. Because I really did think that she was going to basically pop the balloon of Shameik Moore over there. Like, he looks like the grown version of Shameik Moore from the movie Dope. And I was thinking, like, homie, the outfit is not dope. But I mean, maybe he thought it was dope on him, and maybe, I guess it does fit him. But I mean, maybe if his personality matches the outfit, that's one thing. But I mean, bruh, I mean, it's suitable for a date. But I'm also thinking, like, boy, you are really trying to go with the I am not cool look. And it's okay. I mean, not everybody's meant to be cool. And then you be you. Like I always talk about, be you. But if you are trying to impress the chicks, this ain't it. Like, I don't think this is the platform to have that type of outfit. I'm just saying, the chicks that be coming on here, you're always going to get your balloon pop. But he survived this round. Now, the big guy, I knew he was going to get his balloon pop. The other guy who's always on the end, he's a soccer coach or whatever. He keeps getting his balloon popped, and I'm trying to figure out why they keep looking at that man thinking like, dang, man, F this dude. I thought he was just like an average looking bro. Like, I didn't think anything separated him from the rest of them, but it apparently seems something is sticking out about him. They must be able to smell him from across the room.
Toby, 28.
Okay, Toby, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she said she was a singer, and I really love karaoke, so, I mean, I just wanted to hear more.
Okay, but is she someone that you would approach, like, physically?
So I'm trying to do this new thing where I don't focus on the physical and try to be more about like what they're all about. So I don't know if I can answer that right now.
Okay, no, you're good.
Now, I forgot to mention this brother right here, but I mean, I'm not surprised that they popped this guy's balloon. First of all, to be honest, I mean, when I look at him, he seems like he might be more into the guys that's on the platform with him than actually into the women. But I'm not going to judge him based on that. I met guys like him in life that, are apparently completely heterosexual, and they just sound a little soft, very kind, very proper. And maybe it's just the way that he speaks. Maybe it's because he's very intelligent that he sounds that way. And maybe I'm just hating and I'm just a total asshole. But I'm just saying he does come off as a little foo-foo-ish, and that's cool. But apparently he's a hooper. He does a whole bunch of masculine things. So he does have a lot of things that go in his favor. He's got good size. I mean, I think overall he's like a solid looking brother, but I think there's something about him that everybody can see from a mile away that's like, time to pop. And he does have this real, huge thing about karaoke. Like, he does seem like a guy who would love to go to downtown Nashville. Like, he would love spending a night on Broadway, going out there to Tootsie's and singing karaoke, then hitting up all the other like bars that's around town. I could see him having just a hoot of a time.
And now, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
He just don't look like he would be my cup of tea. Yeah.
Very forward. I appreciate that.
Kenneth, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
When she started singing, I felt the Holy Ghost. Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
All right, and now why'd you end up popping his balloon?
He's fat. Excuse me, F word.
How old are you? I'm sorry.
29.
29. You look a little older than your age to me.
She was trying to be kind, even though she actually, might be telling the truth, because when you are bigger, you definitely look a lot older than your age. I mean, some dudes, especially if you're huge and you have a beard, you be looking at that dude like he's clearly 44. And you go talk to him, the guy's like, I'm 19. You're like, 19 years old. Jesus Christ, where are they growing you from?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then you end up popping one more. Name and age.
Bliss, 28.
Before I continue, the way she's carrying herself is an obvious red flag. There's just something about the way she's walking, the way she's keeping her arms crossed, the way she's looking down. I mean, there's a lot to read in body language. Maybe she's nervous, but she doesn't strike me as a nervous type. She strikes me as the my crap doesn't stink type. Like, you are lucky to be in my presence type. And I'm telling you, like, nobody is worthy of that shit. She wants a man to simp for her, but yet she wants that man to be masculine and strong and tough at the same time. You're not going to get that package. I guarantee you what she's looking for in life doesn't exist. That's the unicorn. She's looking for the Wembanyama, and they don't exist out here on the streets and free agency of dating.
Right, and Bliss, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Just the initial attraction. I was attracted to her, so I wasn't going to pop.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I'm not feeling the shoes.
Nah.
No.
Respect.
Yeah.
Well, she better get ready to pop balloons from now to the end of time, because I'm telling you what, about 99% of bros have those shoes somewhere in their closet. I have a pair of those shoes. Pretty much everybody has a pair of those shoes. Now, I don't really wear mine that much because now they gotten kind of dark and skidded up. But anyway, everybody has a pair of those. They're like, that's a BS answer. Like, she knows she was giving crap answers. She won't give a real reason to why she's popping their balloons. And that's also a red flag. It means she's not really good at making definitive decisions. She's not going to stand on her words like she might really talk the game up.
What make you different from the man standing next to you?
I don't know him, so I can't really say what makes me different. But I know what I bring to the table. Authenticity.
Okay.
I feel like someone that believes in God, that's like a deal breaker for me if they don't. Someone that knows what they want. You might not have to be there right now,
Yeah.
but you have ambition to get there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm Terrence, I'm 28.
Terrence, you want to just answer a question?
So, like I said, I don't know him. I don't know anybody in this room. But I can just say about myself is, like, I'm just an ambitious dude. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to go get it. I like to go out, I like the vibes. I'm a viber. I don't know these dudes vibing. I'm real lax.
Okay.
You feel me? So, like, I really don't know these dudes. You feel me? They good men from how I met them. But I'm him. So that's it. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Not a bad answer.
Okay, your name and age.
I'm DeMarcus, and I'm 30.
Okay, Marcus. Should we ask him, like, what makes you different from other men then? Since
Yeah,
they're
from
all
other
going to
men.
say the same thing. Okay, so what makes you different from other men?
That's a good question. Now I got to rethink. Because I was about to say,
Yeah, see?
neither of these guys have balloons. That was all I could say. But different from other men, I don't know them either. So I couldn't even tell you, but, like, I
What
know.
make you stand out?
I'm funny. And I'm not talking about crack a wise one, have a timely moment here and there type of funny. I'm hilarious. Yeah. I'm talking about we need to take you home in the middle of the date because you done pissed your panties type of funny. That kind of funny. So that's what separates me from the rest of the guys.
Just me. I
I can't give you too much because I don't know them, so I really can't compare myself like for real. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn.
Okay.
But
She wants you to toot your own horn. What makes you stand out?
I'm just me.
Like, I know it sounds humble that these guys don't want to toot their own horn, but for whatever reason, I feel like in person that these guys wouldn't have any problem doing so. So on this platform, all you got to do is say something basic. You ain't got to sit here and brag to the moon like you're Andrew Tate or Myron Gaines or something like that. Just say something that you're proud of. Oh, I'm really good at music. I'm a great writer. I'm good with children. I can build really good relationships. I'm really good at sports. I'm really great at movie critiques. I have a YouTube channel, whatever. Just say something that you're proud of. Something that separates you from some other guy. Just say something. I'm funny. I mean, dang, man, just, make somebody do something. Wet them up a little bit.
Okay.
Ain't got nothing else to say on that. But
Okay.
like I'm me for sure. And if you ask another question, I can give you a better answer for sure.
Okay. All right.
Name and age.
My name is Pa. I'm 28. And I would say I move very intentionally, very hardworking. And I think actually the thing I'm most proud of is my emotional intelligence, which I've been working on a lot. And I also really love to cook, which is my new
Like to
hobby.
cook?
And of course, Shamik Moore is going to be the one that gives the most definitive answer of them all. He's going to be the one that stands on principle, stands on business, and his balloon is going to definitely get popped next. Because he doesn't have the look. Like, he probably has everything else that you need in a guy, but for whatever reason, he ain't gonna be able to bring it home because he needs to change the fit. He needs to do something about the oval cut up top. He has the egg going on. I mean, like, it's a really unfortunate thing because it's the process of the beginning of the end of a hairline, and it's like, it's on its way, bro. And he's trying to rock the flat top. I mean, he really does look like, Shamik Moore from the movie Dope, does he not?
I'm Samson, 28. Say the best for last. Yeah, I'm him. So I just feel like I stand out because I'm that guy. I light up the room. All my friends, all my peoples could tell you that. Whenever Samson's in the room, it's a fun time. I feel like I'm on my stuff, grown, on my stuff. Yeah, and I'm just chill. I'm that guy.
Can I see your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I'm kidding.
This brother's higher than a freshman pledge getting hazed at a fraternity party. I mean, good God, this man is stoned. And as a person who has similar type of eyes, I know when people like this are ripped. Like, that's why he had the sunglasses on, because he knew he came up in there high and he didn't want anybody to notice. But it's like, bro, you gotta know at some point in time, somebody wants to see your eyes. Like, dang, man, are you really going to be one of those people that goes out on a date and you never take off the sunglasses? Like, bro, that reeks of just I'm sad ass energy if there was anything there is. I mean, my goodness. Take off the sunglasses. He seemed like a cool guy. You might as well just been high, red eyes and everything. Clear eyes, full hearts. You will lose in this situation if you're not you. So just do you. Be high. Because like I said, for me, I get it. Back in the day, back in college, it was a very obvious thing. Like, if I was at the party and, I looked like I was having a good time, it was pretty obvious. My eyes get really squinty. My eyes are already naturally kind of like that. So I understand his plight, but,
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
EJ 28, physically, just not attracted. I love singing. That's why I kept it. I love karaoke. A nice little karaoke night. But, yeah, I'll say physically.
Okay. And what was it? When she came out, you could have popped right then and there if that's what it really was.
Say it.
No, because I'm with my boy. I'm trying to be more.
Who's your boy?
Oh, I just met him, but my boy.
Oh, okay. Your boy.
Right here. Listen in the third.
First off, I don't know what it is with these guys and wanting to sing karaoke so bad, but it is. I mean, is that like the new trend out there now? Is that what we're doing? Is that brothers in the karaoke bar? I mean, maybe I guess I'll go. Maybe I'll find more bros in Nashville. But I see what these guys are trying to do. It sounds noble to only see on the interior, don't see the physical. And I mean, that is quite impressive. At this point in time, they're basically trying to manipulate their mind into turning into Shallow Hal, which was, a very funny concepted movie back in the day, but that no longer can be made because it would be just absolutely just riddled with all sorts of things that would be sued today, which is unfortunate because it was a funny movie. But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to trick themselves into seeing attraction inside women that they're not attracted to, which is great. Those women need to be taken up as well. But like, I'm effed up. I've just realized I'm effed up because I just don't see how you don't see past the physical. I just don't see how you just put the paper bag on somebody's face and just forget everything else. People make that analogy a lot, but I think a lot of guys are serious. People date butterfaces all the time. There'll be women that have yoked up bodies and I mean faces that look like they got ran over by a bulldozer, and yet guys will be like lining up to clap those cheeks, and it's like, dude, there's more to the person than just the cheeks. On top of that, she's a dumbass. I mean, not only is her face look like it's completely wrecked, she has no brain. She looks like the dude that's running around downtown Nashville with half his head missing. Now, thank God, you know, that guy got like recouped, and I think they actually finished him off. But still, I mean, pause. But you know what I mean.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No, the cut. I don't really like guys with the cut. Like
I usually cut my own hair, but I went to someone else today. Dang.
Let me see. Turn to the side. Yeah.
What's wrong with the cut? What part
I'm
of
not
the
really
cut?
like a mohawky girl.
It's
like,
a faux hawk.
it's a faux hawk.
It's a faux hawk. Mohawk is different. It's more skinny. Don't do that. You don't know your hairstyle? Come on, girl.
Well, okay.
Look at it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right. So
Even though he took a little petty shot right there, I know he was doing it in jest. But yeah, for whatever reason, she took that personally. You can tell by the way she reacted and the way she closed herself off. She had closed off body language. She was a tad bit upset at that. She didn't like the fact that he made that last remark.
Don't do that. You don't know your hairstyle? Come on, girl.
Well, okay.
Pop your balloon. She is not worth the time. Her cheeks are not worth it. I'm sorry. There's more cheeks out there, guys. There's more women to go out there and see. I know the mind can be, manipulated into seeing what we like and pursuing that. But I'm telling you, it's not worth the headache. And most of these dudes are getting close to my age or somewhere around it. And it's like, we should know better by now.
we do have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Do anybody live with their parents?
Ooh.
Now, some people apparently thought this was a funny question, but honestly, I think it's a good one. I mean, you really never know nowadays who's living at home. So, I mean, I think this is a good question. Like, you would hate to find out, at the last second, after you get on and pursued each other, you start getting intimate and start feeling real good about each other. And all of a sudden you're like, I need to sneak through my window at the house so I can get in without my mama knowing. Like, I mean, wait, how old are you? Like, bro, like if we're on that kind of time, it's over. So yeah, she needs to find out, because those are awkward moments that I don't think any man should put themselves through. Because I'm telling you, it's going to kill you psychologically. Never been there, never done that, but I can imagine trying to do that. And I can't imagine it being very good.
Okay, let's go ask. Do you live with your parents?
No, I moved out like 18. Jumped off the porch, yeah.
You'll find out that none of them live with their parents, which is a good thing. Luckily, these are all grown men who stand on their own business and their own 10 toes, and they can support themselves. So that is a very good thing.
All right. And so, Paul, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Very beautiful. Wanted to hear her out. Loved your voice.
Thank you.
I don't sing, but I love to listen.
All right. And so why'd you end up popping his?
You seem like a sweetheart, but you just don't seem like you would be for me.
Well, at least she's honest. Well, also, the more I think about it, the more I think this guy actually looks like Shannon Sharp if he was to be casted in Family Matters. Like if they just like Family Matters him up and just like redid his face a little bit and made him just seem like he's way more jovial, and just like they I don't know, they kind of whited his face up without actually bleaching his skin.
Define communication in a relationship.
For me, it's just letting you know what I got going on. So, like, for myself, it'll be days, not days, but it'll be times during the day where I'm going to duck off because I have stuff I have to do that's going to be for the betterment of both of us if we're going to keep it a being. So I just need to let you know I might not talk to you for a few hours.
That sounds extremely shady.
But during those few hours, you know what I'm doing. I'm at the crib. I'm trading.
Okay.
I'm doing something.
Oh, he's a scammer. He's a scammer. He's talking about trading. He's not day trading. He's scamming folks. He's over there relationship bombing folks. I mean, he is out there cash for gold, stealing money, fake identities, scamming folks. Now, these are probably all completely ridiculous and crazy accusations to throw out there, but I have a feeling that this man is definitely a scammer.
Yeah, communication. It's just two grown people talking back to each other. So I feel like, let each other know what the deal is, what you got going on, this and that. I feel like there should be no misunderstanding and just two people, just understanding each other. So that's about it.
That was a really random pop of the balloon. Like, why then? Like, why all of a sudden just pop? That just, all right.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Like I'm just looking at her, she seemed like a cool person. I just don't think like
Yeah.
I didn't get that initial appeal with her. Like, other than that though, you seem like a person I could vibe. Probably sing some Rod Wave songs, but I don't know if you vibe with me. But you know, I just feel like we're more like a friendly level though. I just ain't. I feel like I got that. You know, that's
I agree.
from it.
Okay. I agree.
So you agree? So
Yeah,
he's
I
not
agree.
someone that's your type?
No, you seem too like reserved for me.
I am reserved.
Yeah.
Yeah. She know what she's talking about now.
I bet you this guy gets outside at least 3 days a week. Me just saying that so he can make it sound like that she doesn't seem so crazy, or the fact that, you know what, hey, you did make the right choice here, you know, because really I just didn't want to actually date your ass. Saved us a lot of pain here, saved us a lot of problems.
What's your definition of communication?
I just feel like somebody
Again, the timing of the pops of the balloon, like all of a sudden it was just like, no, I can't. I'm like, okay, I mean, wow.
who's not somebody who's not scared to like, you know, say anything to each other, like no matter how hard it could be, like as long as you communicate with that person and you just talk to them. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Can I ask more questions? Oh, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was like a year and a half ago.
I'm just going to save us all the rest of the pain. He ends up asking a couple more questions. She ends up popping his balloon because she looks at his face and decides like he ain't it and that ain't it. And then, you know, he laughs it off and, you know, and cries inside in pain like crocodile tears. And, you know, hey, she goes down to the end. She has no more pop balloons. Everybody is just like, well, what happened? The last guy with the like dreads and whatnot said that he thought she was feeling the guy in the orange jacket who she ended up popping the balloon on because she wasn't feeling his face. And well, that was the end. No, you know, she didn't get a match. And it made plenty of sense because I think honestly, people could see the way she was carrying herself throughout this process and was like, that just looks like headaches. That reeks of a whole bunch of long nights, a whole bunch of ridiculous text messages getting sent to you at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you know, about a bunch of conspiracies and a bunch of made up drama that has nothing to do with anything, that is just completely fabricated because she's got all these fantasies in the back of her mind of about you sleeping with all her friends and shit that she done met or then you done met. I can see that. I can see that drama taking place. I just know. And I think all of them could too. So they decided to pop their balloon. Good job, guys. They did a really good job with their decision making today. Use their noggins. Proud of them. They used the right head today. Well, anyway, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I just wanted to go ahead and talk about this pop the balloon and get this one out there. And I hope you have a great rest of the day.